Hey guys, it's Robin, Our Silent Crafts. Welcome to my craft room. Many times on my Whip It Wednesday videos, or just on any video in general, people ask me, Robin, how do you get so much done every week? Well, it's kind of easy. For one, I just have myself and hubby at home. All three of our kids are moved out and on their own, so I don't have as much physical things that I need to do for them, and I also don't have to use as much mental space for them. It's really kind of freeing, because when they lived at home, if they weren't home, then I'd be like, oh, where are they? Are they being safe? Oh, there was a car accident. Were they near it, involved? Oh my goodness. But now that they're on their own, I don't know what they're doing, and it's kind of freeing. So I don't have to worry about that. I have more headroom to do what I want to do, and to do a little selfish things like my knitting and my sewing and my stitching. So I'm going to show you how I have a new system, and I'm going to show you how I work it. I've decided that since YouTube and my crafting and such, it's kind of like a job for me. I do earn a little bit of income off of YouTube, and that helps supplement what hubby and I receive. And I'm really grateful for all of you guys that watch and like and comment and subscribe. So I've been treating my crafting, like a job. Because if you were to go to an office job, let's say you work at a bank. You're working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And then you would come home and take care of the family, do the dinner, and do your crafting then. So I've decided that my crafting is a job. I'm going to craft, and it happens to be, for me, it's about from 9 to 4. And I do take a break in there for lunch, and I do my chores and all that other stuff. But I've decided that Sunday is my day. Sunday is a free day for me, because if you work at home, it's really easy to get caught up in the 24/7, I'm at home, so I should always be working, that kind of guilt thing you have. So I've decided that Sunday's my day off. I'm not going to do anything. It is a free day for me. I can do whatever I want. I try to make sure I don't go grocery shopping. I don't clean bathrooms. I don't clean the kitchen. I don't do laundry unless I have to, because I'll do my laundry on Sunday and then I'll fold and put it away Monday morning, because then I don't have to do it on Sunday, right? So my Sunday's my free for all. Let's say I craft from 9 to 4. That gives me 7 hours to do whatever I want. So I take chunks of that, and I at the beginning of my day, I will take all my projects, because I have them in project bags, and I'll lay them out here on my craft table, that these are the things that I'm going to work on. Now this goes if I'm not having a sewing day. If I'm having a sewing day, I'm just going to have fun and sew whatever I want, and I'm not going to worry about time constraints. But if I want to work on all my different projects and get a little time on all of these WIPs, works in progress, I'm going to do it on Sunday usually. So I lay it all out, and I say, okay, I have 5 projects and I have 7 hours. So I'm going to give an hour to each project. That gives me, give or take, some time, right? So I set a little timer on my iPhone, and I pick up my first project, and I work on this until the timer goes off. Now, if I'm having a good time, I'm going to keep working on this project. If I get bored before that hour's up, I'm going to stop the timer, and I'm going to take this project bag, and I'm going to hang it back up where I store all my project bags, and then I'm going to pull out the next one. So that was knitting. Maybe I want to work on my snowman embroidery. So I'm going to pull this guy out next. Set myself a timer for an hour. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I really enjoy it. And then when I'm done, I'm going to set him aside, put him away where he belongs. So now I have 3 projects, and I've used up extra time because I decided to do something different, or I read a book or something, whatever. I have 3 projects. I only have a half hour left. What project can I pick up and put down in half an hour? This is my garter stitch shawl. I can work on this for half an hour, so I work on that. It's the end of Sunday. I'm going to go hang out in the living room and watch some TV or watch some YouTube, read a book, whatever. I'm done with my main crafting. I might work on a dishcloth or something like that, or a simple project, but these 2 projects did not get worked on. Oh my goodness, it is not heartbreaking. It'll be perfectly fine. I will hang these back up, and then next time I do the same process, I'll put these down, and maybe I'll work on these first. Depends on what's hiding in these bags. This one's actually empty, has Robbie socks in it. And this one has a project that I am going to have to restart. So as in my example here, it's not going to matter. This isn't a crisis. This is a long-term project that's going to take me a couple years to work on. It's an Afghan. It's made from scraps, whatever. So if I didn't finish any of these projects, I will pull these out next time and maybe I'll start on them first. Maybe I'll pull out a different stack of projects. But it's really it's rewarding to line all these up on my craft table, on my cutting table here. And as I work on them, the pile gets smaller and smaller. So now, instead of just working on one project all day on Sunday, I've managed to work on most, if not all, of my projects, and they've all got a little attention today. Now, during the week, it's a little bit different. I might only work on a knit hat. Maybe I'll work on this after dinner or a little bit in the morning because I'm either recording videos or I'm chatting with you guys online, or I just don't feel like working on these projects. I allow myself that time during the week to do other things, to work on a different schedule, and to sew and quilt all day. But then I have that one Sunday, next Sunday comes, and I know I can pull all my project bags back out and I can work on everything for an hour again, and progress is being made. So every week I'm getting that much closer to having these projects finished. Very seldom will I take a Sunday and only work on one project all day long, unless of course it's a deadline and I need to have it out of the house in the next few days. Then my schedule kind of changes. So for all those who are curious about how I actually get so much done every week, I hope this helps you out. I am not a scheduler, but lately, since the kids have moved out, I've really become a scheduler. I love to just set things aside and have blocks of time each day for different things to accomplish. Because when you go to school, you have math from 8 to 9, you have English from 9 to 10, and you get a little bit done every day. So why not bring that into our crafting life? It's not firm. It's not structured to where you have to do it. And when that timer goes off, you can keep knitting, or you can stop before the timer goes off and put away that sewing project. But working on a routine and a schedule like that, you know at least one time a week you're going to work on these projects. And I know I'm going to try to end the video, but then more information just pops into my head. But Robin, what about people who have families and children and their weekends are full? Well, that's okay too, because maybe Mondays are for knitting on hats. Maybe Tuesday is for embroidery. Maybe Wednesday is for that project that's going to take you forever, but if you work on it a little every week, it'll get done. Maybe on Friday you do sacks, and then on the weekend you're doing your chores, you're working in the garden, you're playing in the snow, you're hanging out with your kids. So if you spend an hour a day just working on a project, before you know it, you're going to have made progress and your projects will be done. Now I will stop. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope this helped you out. Bye.